Hello beautiful beings, welcome to my channel. My name is Gina Vadana and I'm an intentional portrait photographer and videographer based in Berlin. First of all, welcome to anyone that's new on this channel. Thank you so much for your follow and for your trust. I hope this channel inspires you on your journey as a photographer or as a freelancer or as an artist. I'm pretty sure there is a common thread and that's why you felt connected to my world and to my work. Today I have a very special one. I think every video is special, but today especially because it's one of my latest photo shoots that I did. It is with a pregnant woman that actually won a giveaway that I organized on Instagram. The reason why I wanted to do this video is because I created 4 sets that you can use in your lifestyle photography, photo shoots or portrait photo shoots or pregnancy as well. So I got creative with this one and I really felt inspired to share these sets that I organized. For the first set that I wanted to create, I needed some help. I started by building up the mobile backdrop with these 2 tripods and the pipe that connects them. I put all the cute fabrics I had in hand and I wanted to create this effortless look. Nicholas helped me get it sorted as I wasn't sure exactly how it would look with my model. In the end I figured it out, although I must confess that there is room for improvement for sure. But I really love the effect that my main light, the FV200, created, positioning it in the back of the fabrics, like an entire sun was shining from behind. So magical. Basically this is the first one. And what I've done during the photo shoot, I've realized that her shadow was a little bit too big and her body was smaller. So somehow it didn't work out how I wanted. And please comment down below if I'm not getting this right. You can help me out and maybe you know why it didn't work out. But either way, I feel like when I decided to change it up, in that moment I said, you know what, let's come in the front. And so she stayed in the front and I took pictures with her in the front and I took different pictures. I like to position my camera as well to have this plant in the back here to add to the composition. I like those and I took some close-ups, and because I don't have other second light, I just have a ring light. I used the ring light, offer a little more light to her face. So this set is so beautiful. Why? Because it has this beautiful halo in the back. And you know how I created the halo? I used my FV200 not with the softbox, but with its reflector that comes from when you order it. And during this first set, I actually said, would you like these pictures to be more dreamy or you want them to be very clear and sharp? And she said, you know what? I really like the dreamy one, so let's go for the dreamy. And so what I've done, I put the plastic foil on top and I put some oil around, how I shared with you that I do this sometimes. And actually these images turned out to be so beautiful and perfect and dreamy and amazing, like wow. The second set that I created, I don't know if you know, but in Berlin, in wintertime, we don't have sun at all, like literally at all. And even if it's sunny outside, I don't have sun in my room because my apartment has very high ceilings and the light doesn't penetrate so much, you know, so I don't have natural light coming in. I mean, I have, but very, very minimal. I erased this first setup and what I've done, I put the materass inside because we wanted some pictures on the materass, kind of like chilling in the bed, on a pajama, you know, with the belly out and relaxing vibes. And what I wanted to create is a natural light inside of the studio, you know. I saw this online as well and I found it so interesting is to put the same white cloth on these 2 tripods farther away from the setup and with the light, and I realized then afterwards that I need a stronger light, not a 200. I think I need a, I don't know, 600 or something, you know, to illuminate the entire room 100%. And for this natural light set, I wanted to create a more soft look. The third set that I used is finally we wanted to change it up a little bit and not have any bright backdrop, so I chose the dark black backdrop. For this particular ones, I just used the light on her, like super dramatic on her, and I explored here a little bit with the light, you know, like with different positions, and she had a super nice as well outfit, and I really like these images as well. And here as well I was still using my plastic foil. What I like about this one is that I like the fact that sometimes you kind of don't see where the black ends, or it's kind of like all connected, just the belly that comes out and her face, and the skin looks very nice and shiny. I like that. And in this particular one, I just use the light like straight on in the front, no other additions, and I really like the simplicity of that set. And from time to time, I'm just switching it up, the light. I perhaps position it a little bit closer to my subject, to its face, so I have like a more bright face, or towards the entire body or the middle body, so I have more, the entire upper body illuminated on the side. Or yeah, it depends. It really depends how I'm feeling it and what I see in that moment. I think it's so important to be in the moment. That's why photography is such a powerful tool, because whenever I'm in a photo shoot, I'm 100% there. Like, I cannot be with my head in. That's why I love it. I love it, yes. Some other people, like I meditate as well, but this is one of the practices that makes me so alive afterwards. I feel like I've been just in that flow state, and the longer the photo shoot is, the longer the trance states are, and you feel so like, oh! Which the last one, it's actually kind of the same, but what I did, I just added the ring light. I feel like I have an eye, and of course I could learn even more from other professionals. It's just sometimes so comfy to just like get creative in my own. And I think also this curiosity of mine and this spirit of mine, which is more rebellious, and let's say I want to figure out on my own. I've been like this since I was a kid. I know, it's complicated. Like it gets longer, it gets longer for you to discover all the juices of photography when you discover it on yourself. But what I feel like is the magic in this, it's your process, and you are so happy when you figure out things. And what I figured out, it's so minimal thing, but this photo shoot, the entire photo shoot actually was so full of insights, because the entire year actually, since I've started this YouTube channel, I said in the beginning that I'm not so comfortable, I don't know so much about studio lighting. And in terms of lighting, this is my first professional studio light that I have. In time, I want as well to explore more the studio lighting, and then up until my last photo shoot in my studio was just like, I started getting some like subtleties that I couldn't in the beginning, because I was too anxious maybe to try it, or like to see how it goes. Whenever I had this FV200 light, my main light, same, I had a position to capture my subject. Then what I've done, I put my ring light, and I know other lights are coming. They are on their way. But until then, I'm gonna use what I have, as I said. I positioned it in the back, so I kind of create a beautiful halo, like a half of a halo in the back of my subject. And what that does is creating a cinematic vibe. I wanted some wet look in the end of the photo shoot. I said, let's go a little bit wild. And wild for me this time, I don't know, it's like wet look. And I gave her this kimono, the white kimono, having skin color with white and black, with the little halo, that's very warm color. I was just in awe. I was saying to her, oh my God, I'm so happy. This is so beautiful. Oh my God, sis, this is so, so beautiful. I say to all my clients, women clients, sis. It is a love language for me. When I say sis, I'm like, we are nailing it together. This co-creation that we are doing today is alchemized in these beautiful photos. It was a breakthrough for me as well. So I'm very, very grateful for her pregnancy, for this magic. I feel like whenever a woman is pregnant, by the way, was the client that I photographed 1 year distance from the other pregnant woman that I photographed last year in 2022, Kali, my friend. I photographed her in my studio when I was just getting started with my studio lighting. And I was just blown away. I was like, whoa, oh my God, yo, it's coming together. I'm growing. Fuck yeah. Like just having this proud moment vibe. We need that more often. We need to be proud of ourselves and of our own growth, because, it's so easy to lose yourself in the hustle, in the doing, in the being here and now with what you have to do under your nose, with all the projects from now. But having a moment of pause, and this is where actually it's coming now because we are, entering into the solstice and the energy is more subtle. It's a perfect time to go retrospect and reflect upon your journey up until now, where you are, how was this journey fulfilling for you, how is the transformation that you can feel it and you can see it actually in your photos or whatever is the art that you create. And yeah, as I said, it was a beautiful surprise to see that this pregnancy photo shoot, this pregnant woman, Kali, my friend, that came in 2022 in my studio and kind of like planted together the seeds of fertility and of growth and expansion, ended up with this year with another pregnancy photo shoot that's amazing and gave me so much confidence in myself as an artist, in my eye as a creator, as a photographer. And I'm just so in awe of this work and as well in the energetics behind it, because I believe that, let's say it's 40%, maybe even less of what we do. It's more the energetics behind how we work on ourselves, on mindset. Of course, don't get me wrong, it's also about doing and implementing all this stuff in the physical, in the material world. That's why I see the growth. But I feel like as well, taking the time to be intentional with ourselves and our journeys as creators and as artists, and whatever you name yourself, doesn't need to be these titles, can be whatever. I feel like once you see it with your mind, you feel it with your heart, it is reality. It will become reality. It is not now reality perhaps, but it's becoming reality, because the more you believe in yourself, the more you believe in this, the more it's being shown in your everyday life, or like in your life at some point. And you're gonna be like, oh my God, I wish to know these things 1 year ago. Now I have it. And yeah, I hope this video inspired you. And if it gave you something it was an aha, or I don't know, if you want to implement these things, please let me know. Also, if you have other advices that I might be just doing them wrong or the other way around, because sometimes we just think like this, just let me know. I'm very open to critiques or everything that's coming my way. Until next time, have a beautiful winter solstice. Have a beautiful, beautiful time with your loved ones, and we see us next time, which is going to be soon as well. I hope I'm going to keep it up until the end of the year with one more video, so we can have a nice, beautiful goodbye, and we can let this 2023 go and fade into the nothingness, and we get ready and inspired for the new year to come, 2024. I'm ready for it. Up until next time, stay juicy. I hope I filmed everything. Did I film? Yes, yes, yes.